What is going on, Beast Mites? Maurice the Beast here, and I am back after a long hiatus. Been slacking lately on my channel, but hey, at least I'm back because the wonderful time of the year is finally upon us. And no, I am not talking about Christmas. I am, of course, talking of Halloween. And as we do every year, we are participating again in the 31 days of October. So this is my first video on that. But since it's technically not October yet, this first video of mine, like always, will be the countdown to the 31 days of October. So let's get right into it. You know how it goes. We talk every week about what horror or Halloween themed movies we've been watching throughout the past week. And before I get started on my list of movies and shows, I just want to give a shout out to Lee McCoy from the Drum Dumbs channel, because he is the reason why we are doing this today. He started this activity on his channel back in 2015, so I'll put a link in the description to his channel. Go check it out. It's at Drum Dumbs. He's an awesome movie reviewer, an awesome friend, and he also created the Facebook group Killer Flicks, which is a horror group. Awesome group. You know, we talk horror all day, every day. Fridays we have Free for All Fridays, where we talk about whatever we want, other than not just horror movies, but some people talk about regular movies like action, comedy, whatever, or music, or some people talk about hobbies and stuff. But we do that every Friday, but most of the time just nothing but horror. So if you're on Facebook and you're huge horror fanatic like yours truly here, then I suggest you go and join us at Killer Flicks and let them know Maurice the Beast sent you. Off with I think this guy is already a modern day horror icon just because all the buzz he's been getting and how popular his character in this movie is. But I finally watched Terrifier, starring David Howard Thornton as Art the Clown, who was the killer in this movie. And I'm friends with David Howard Thornton on Instagram and Facebook, and he's also a member of the Killer Flicks Facebook group. And I got to meet him at Mad Monster Party, you know, so the last vlog I did. But you know, it's an awesome guy. But anyways, finally watched the movie after it went on Netflix. An awesome movie. I loved it. It's just right up my alley. You know, the blood and the guts, a lot of gore. Awesome special effects, man. The story is pretty simple. Just a simple story, you know. Killer stalking some prey and spends the entire movie at night trying to kill the prey that he's been stalking. But pretty awesome, you know. Loved it. And I can see why a lot of people like Razor now. I think I gave this a watch either last year or the year before for 31 days, and my first time watching it, I didn't really get into it. You know, I wasn't into it as much as other people were, mostly because, spoiler alert, because Pinhead doesn't really show up to do his stuff till like towards the end of the movie. But I watched it this time and I wasn't really paying attention to it like throughout the movie. You know, I kept going to my phone because I just wasn't interested in it. I wasn't invested, but the ending part I did enjoy a lot more this time when Pinhead did show up and the rest of the Cenobites. So I don't know, you think I should give it another watch? Maybe third time's a charm, huh? The season 4 of American Horror Story, which was Freak Show, with one of my favorite modern day killers. What's his name? Twisty the Clown. And I've just been a big fan of the Freak Show circus theme type stuff, not just in horror, but you know, other stuff. big fan ever since I saw Todd Browning's classic masterpiece from 1932, I believe. But yeah, can't go wrong with Freak Show. Very underrated season. A lot of people don't like it, don't know why. It's pretty awesome, you know. Gave us another iconic clown character. A friend request, It was okay. Just like Hellraiser, I wasn't invested in it as much. Kept getting distracted and didn't pay too much attention to it, so to be honest, I can't really remember the plot and stories or whatever. I just remember the jump scare video with the cute little kitten in the beginning. That's all I can remember. Maybe I'll give that one another shot. We'll see. And then I finally watched for the first time the live action movie of Scooby-Doo. You know, it was entertaining, pretty good. Spoiler alert, they made Scrappy-Doo a bad guy at the end, the big twist ending. And I don't know, just wasn't really a fan of that because he's been a good guy throughout the whole history of the Scooby-Doo show, and just for them to turn him into a bad guy like that, I think was a slap in the face to all the die-hard fans. I'm not a die-hard fan, but you know, anyways, it was pretty good. Had Rowan Atkinson on it. I didn't even know, dude that plays Mr. Bean. So pretty cool, entertaining. Ended with the freaking bang. I went to the theater to watch a new movie. I'm convincing my uncle to go watch it when he gets his money. Ain't that right, Uncle?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, oh yeah, my uncle's living with me again. But anyways, I went and I watched the new slasher movie, Hellfest. Now, with everybody's reviews on this movie, including my fellow YouTube friends, it's been getting some negative responses, and I guess I can see why, but to me it was a pretty fun movie. Not just like a fun popcorn movie, but it was pretty entertaining. You know, had awesome special effects, great kills, and the one good thing that everybody's saying is talking about it is cinematography. You know, the colors and the surrounding, the set pieces and all that, because it takes place in a horror theme park, kind of like the Universal Studios thing they do, Halloween Horror Nights, kind of like that, but like more bigger. But yeah, it's a pretty awesome movie, and I had a blast watching it. And I actually liked the characters in the movie. When I was watching it, it just felt like I was there with them having a good time at this theme park. But yeah, plan to watch this again at least 2 more times, I hope, while it's still in theater. Try to have it make more money while it's still running. So hopefully we can get a sequel, or show the movie companies that we need more slashers in the theaters and not just straight to video. But anyway, that's going to be it for the countdown to the 31 days of Halloween, or October. So I'm looking forward to this coming month. Going to be doing these videos every week, just like last year. Probably Friday or Saturday, sometime towards the end of the week. The only thing that sucks about last year, I put out my last video kind of late because I was just so busy with work and other stuff. It came out actually in early November. But this year I'm gonna do my absolute best to try to get it out at least on Halloween, or Halloween Day, or maybe late Halloween Eve. So wish me luck, and if you're participating with this activity, you know, let me know what you watch down in the comments below, or come on to Killer Flicks on Facebook and share with everybody else what you've been watching. And check out Drum Dums and some other people who are collaborating with him. I think Cody Leach is collaborating with him. He always has CP from Will I Like It Reviews, The Horror Addicts, also awesome friends, The Horror Addicts, and Jason Smith from Sinister Cinema Reviews, who's actually a fellow Arizonan like yours truly. Got to hang out with him back at Mad Monster. Also the horror show, you know, also from Arizona. And I think the legends themselves, Mike and Jay from We Watched the Movie, are participating with Drum Dums. So go to Drum Dums channel, give him a subscribe, and see what he's been watching. Awesome guy. But anyways, that's gonna be it. So I will see you next week. Till then, keep it horror.